Hello, welcome everyone to another edition of the Leaderboard Spotlight presented by the Morning Chalk Up. I'm your host, Tommy Marquez, and this week is all about 19.2, which, if you happen to remember, was also 16.2. And one of the things I absolutely love about the Open is the repeat workouts. It gives us a great opportunity to compare us to our past performances and hopefully our former less fit selves. And it starts at the top. Here's a comparison of the men and women who were able either to finish the workout under the time cap or make it into the final round back in 16.2 as well as 19.2. The number of athletes who finished more than doubled for the women and quadrupled for the men, and for the athletes that made it to the final 4-minute round, we saw huge jumps for both men and women, but the men made nearly an 80% increase, adding over 300 athletes and leapfrogging the women in terms of gross numbers from 2016 to 2019. But those are the elite. What about us average CrossFitters that are maybe just trying to get through the first 2 rounds? We deserve some credit too, right? You know, a little something for the effort. Well, that effort showed up in the form of a near 20% increase for the men and a 23% increase for the women from 2016 to 2019 in the number of athletes that were able to make it through to the 3rd round, where, let's face it, once we got there, it kind of felt like the Grim Reaper was waiting on standby. But nonetheless, it's a super impressive improvement across the board on multiple levels, because remember, open registration is only about 10% more than it was back in 2016. So if you're one of the athletes that happened to make that improvement, hats off to you. And for the rest of us, myself included, who maybe got a little worse, we'll get them next time. That does it for this edition of Leaderboard Spotlight presented by the Morning Chalk Up. Best of luck in 19.3, pray for deadlifts, and I'll see you guys on the leaderboard.